My startup is about doing which I have been not doing in the last 20 years. So being a medical doctor, I have realized that healthcare should be brought to the people's doorstep instead of making the people go to the hospitals. So my startup is a virtual hospital called MedIQ, which is reversing the way the healthcare is currently being delivered to the people. It is trying to bring healthcare to the doorstep of the people everywhere, wherever they are in Pakistan, through technology. So the best way to connect people or the consumers or the patients with the health service provider, not the doctors, and because we are covering the whole spectrum of the healthcare services, is a platform where they can see an aggregation of those health service providers. So yes, for that we have a platform in the form of a mobile app. But then again comes the issue how many people have smartphone, though the smartphone penetration is very high. So then we have a web app as well for the people who don't want to use a mobile app. But for there are certain segments of the population who don't want to use even a web app, and they want to simply book a health service on a phone call. So we have an IVR, automated IVR, which converts a phone call into a text which feeds into our digital platform. So I'll say we have an omni-channel sort of a digital platform which is used to connect people with the health service provider whose services are then delivered on demand. I was sitting with a group of friends who were working in the tech space, and we were sharing our stories that how lonely it is to be an entrepreneur, and how lonely it is to have to start the journey right from the from the scratch, and then build up your business on top of it, and the emotional breakdowns which we have, and they suddenly said, one of them said, I got my support from She Loves Tech, and I was really inquisitive about it. And I said, how did you get it? She said, it's not about the technical support also, but it's about having a community of like-minded people, community of people who support you in your journey towards success, in the hiccups which they faced, and they are now ready to help the other women who are going through the same phase of their life. So that's how I came to know from a group of similar women doing the similar work. And then I went to their website and I also contacted their team. This team was really very supportive. And I think the application process was pretty smooth because they have their stages, and if you keep on passing through the stages, you ultimately go to the last level. So it's quite smooth. I didn't face any hiccups in applying for it or going to the position where they were able to actually help me out in my business. When we start working, especially like people like me who have been working for a very long time, so we have fixed ideas. And sometimes we have to be told strictly, hey, this is not correct, and we are saying this to you because we have developed similar businesses. So I remember one of my mentors, very nice guy, Faisal Sherjan. So I was debating on him about how the business should be done, how it should be scaled up, and he said, listen to me, I have the experience of working this, and I have been bringing up multiple entrepreneurs. Do it, and if it goes wrong, then come back to me and tell me. So he literally, treated me like a student, say, hey, listen to me. So that was the moment I said, okay, I have to open up. I have to be flexible. I should be ready to listen to the other people's advices as well. And really, that was, I think, the aha moment when I said, I should be flexible as an entrepreneur. And when I listened to him and also went out and seek advice from the others, they were also of the same opinion that should be done in this way. So I think opening up and being flexible was what I learned through my journey in She Loves Tech. And that was my aha moment when I realized that it's very important to incorporate ideas of the others who have been through this whole process. But I guess if you are really steady, if you are really determined, there comes a phase when all these hurdles, they gradually start going away. We also, not at the professional level only, at the personal level, people also understand that you really are serious about this business and you are passionate about it. And then they come together and try to support you in your mission. So multiple issues are facing.